We are live on the Bottom Line View for some Saturday night football. Chiefs, Dolphins. I don't know what's wrong with my TV. What's going on here? What's up, guys? Let me know how you're doing. Let me know how you're feeling. First down, first play for the Chiefs. Play action. Mahomes is going to go down the field. Ball's tipped off the hands of Kelsey and incomplete. 2nd and 10. Chiefs start with the football. I am trying to figure out what they're going to do here in Canada. I assume the game will just be on because we don't have Peacock, but yeah, it's going to be interesting. 2nd and 10, throw too high for his running back, incomplete. 3rd down and 10 right away for the Chiefs. Chris Sims saying the ball is slick, no moisture, ball is hard to handle. And my remote is all messed up too, so that's not great. Well, I don't know why. What's up, everybody? 3rd and 10 at their own 30-yard line. Gronk spiked the like button, man. Mahomes looking to throw. 3rd down and 10. He delivers for a first down. Too much time. A gain of 11 for Travis Kelsey. Finally, Mahomes throws an accurate pass on his 3rd attempt. It looks like the Chiefs are going to go to the air early. 3 consecutive passes. Kelsey, 2 of those targets. He catches his first pass on 3rd and 10 for a gain of 11. How do I feel about Mayo becoming the new head coach? If you want like an in-depth look or like thoughts, you could check out my BR live stream that I posted on the community tab the other day. Or you can look at the BLV versus Consensus show. Since I'm covering this, I'm not going to go on and on for 10 minutes. But I like it. I think he's a young, smart coach. I think he has great presence. He's a great communicator. I like his background as well. Not only was he a player for the Patriots, so he understands the culture. He played in the culture. He knows what he likes, what he doesn't like within the culture. He can put a spin on it, but he also actually has background in finance. He has a businessman vibe to him that I like. I think he'll bring something a little bit different from Bill, but also maintain some of the fundamentals that made the Patriots successful. First down, Isaiah Pacheco gains 10 on a run right up the middle. They're at the 44-yard line of Miami. First and 10, throw out wide to the right on a screen for Travis Kelsey. That's his 2nd catch of the game to the 36-yard line of the Dolphins. Remember that first game between the Dolphins and the Chiefs? Miami got behind really early. They should try to avoid that in this game. Kansas City, I believe, got up 14-0 in that game, if I recall correctly. The Chiefs went right down the field and scored. Apparently, the conditions on the field are not as bad as they appear. That's at least what they were saying on the broadcast due to the heated field. Handoff on 2nd and 2. Pacheco running wild. 25, 20, 15. And inside the 15-yard line now, Pacheco goes down. First down in the red zone for the Chiefs. Chiefs running wild. Chiefs looking good. 1st and 10. Handoff to Pacheco here. A gain of 2. It's very key here that Miami holds up in the red zone. If the Chiefs are able to go up 7-0, that's not where they want to be. I said this on BLV versus Consensus. When you're playing in the cold like that, it's very important to have a fast start. It's very important to not get down early. It's very hard to turn your body into the game. Like, get your body going. You got to avoid falling down really early in this game if you're Miami. 2nd and 8 at the 12-yard line. Mahomes looking to throw. He's got a wide open crosser. Rashee Rice, touchdown. And just like that, exactly what I said they could not do. Miami goes down 7-0. Easy touchdown drive. As the script from Andy Reid is successful, Tua looks in his ninja mask. Very cold. 11 minutes left in the first quarter. Mahomes, after 2 consecutive incompletions, finds Kelsey on a 3rd down, connects for a 1st down. The Chiefs run the ball all the way down the field, and then Rashee Rice connects on a very similar touchdown to how they scored on, I believe, that Germany game. They go up 7-0. Butker with the extra point is good. 4 minutes into the playoff wild card matchup, the Chiefs take the lead, 7-0. What's up, Claire? Hi, Stacy. How you doing? What's up, Claire? Is it Stacia? I always forget. Stacia or is it Stacy? Pacheco is an effing maniac, says Jordan Hunter. Mr. T is in the chat. Vernon is in the chat. Conk. Watching this game on the cock. Claire's in the chat. I just had some pizza time. Now I'm ready to go. Hopefully this game is a little bit more competitive than the last game. The last game was really fun for about a quarter and a half. Maybe I'll give it the first half. The first half in that first game was really fun. After that, it was like I basically didn't even do the fourth quarter. It was like 40-14. Gronk, spike the like button, guys. Let me know how you're doing. Let me know how you're feeling. Let me know who you think's going to win. Let me know who you want to win in the chat. I'm doing all right, Jimmy. How you doing, Jimmy? Thank you for the dislike. Appreciate it. Share this link with your friends. It's Stacy. Okay, so it's spelt like that, but it sounds like Stacy. That's interesting. I've never seen that before. That's cool, though. Unique. Vernon says, imagine betting the over in the first game. What do you mean, imagine? They would have won, right? 45 points by one team. It went over. That's actually happened a lot this year where one team goes over by themselves. Is that just me, or does that tend to happen a lot? All right, let's see how Miami responds on their opening series. 7-0 Chiefs. True American says, I want the Dolphins to win, but I know the Chiefs will win. Sterling says, sup, Mitch? What's up, Sterling? Jimmy says, I gave you a like on your channel, and I got the vid. Well, hopefully you get better, Jimmy. Thank you for the like, sir. Stick around, Jimmy. Would like your thoughts about the game. Also, I just like saying your name, Jimmy. Jimmy.
Feels great, baby.
$7-0 Rashee Rice from Patrick Mahomes. 4 minutes into the game. Harrison Butker to kick off. Taylor Swift, if you were wondering, is in attendance. Butker kicking it deep. Touchback. Here comes Miami's offense for the first time. So again, just reiterating what I said a little bit earlier, it does look worse than it feels. It does look colder than it is, apparently. It's what they've been saying. Now, Miami defensively looked a little cold. but the Chiefs looked hot. Austin says, who do you think will win? I did predict the Chiefs to win, but I thought it would be close. We'll see if that still comes true. 1st and 10. I formation for Tua. 2 receivers. They're going to run it to the left, looking for Mostert. Mostert is only able to get a yard on a toss. George Karlaftis, the second-year pro, on the tackle. Tua turned the ball over. 69% on the season, 5th in the NFL. Passing yards, 1st, and a career high. Touchdowns, 29 was tied for 5th, and his passer rating of 101 was 5th. This was one of the potent offenses in football this year. But as we've seen many times in playoff history, potent offenses don't fare well in the cold. We'll see how it goes today. Handoff to Mostert again, and that is just a gain of a yard again. And that is Willie on the stop. 3rd down. 10 minutes left in the first quarter. 3rd and 8. This was a very similar situation to what the Chiefs had on their first drive. 2 incompletions, a 3rd and 10, but they were able to convert. Can Miami do the same? What's up, Jennifer? They're trying to get all their money off the Swifties as humanly possible, I know. 9:49 left in the first. Empty formation for Tua. Looks like a jump at the line of scrimmage by someone. They're going to say it was false start. I don't know about that. It looked like Bolton was like offside, but I don't know. Maybe he just reacted to the line. But 3rd down and long, Austin Jackson false start. That's the right tackle, Austin Jackson. Former first-round pick. I thought that might have been a false start on the center. I don't know about Jackson, but 3rd and 13, 9:31 left in the first. We'll see if the Dolphins can convert here. Now they go with 3 receivers to the right, send Robbie Anderson or whatever his name is in motion. 3rd and 13 screen, and Jeff Wilson is not able to get the first down. Only a gain of about 5, so the Dolphins will punt. 9 minutes left in the first, and Miami will go 3 and out. Fourth and 7, 8:45 left in the first. Miami punting. And it's a shitty punt. Ball lands at about the 43-yard line of Kansas City. 8:35 left in the first. Can both teams lose? That's actually impossible, Jordan, but we will try to figure out a way. What up, Vikings fan? How you doing, man? Who am I cheering for? If I'm being completely honest, probably Miami. But, I mean, I don't really care that much. Like, I do have money on Kansas City, so, like, I'm not going to be mad if they win. It is what it is. Jason Garrett and Mike Tirico on the call for the cock. I really don't understand the name Peacock. Does anybody understand why that's the call? Why that's the name? What's up, Bama Bell? Shout out to Bama Bell and her daughter. How do you feel about Nick Saban retiring, Bama? Bama Bell? Why am I cheering for the Dolphins? Because F the Chiefs. James says can't play in the cold. Durkan says watching on Peacock sucks. Oh. It's NBC. Is it because of the like colors? Is that what it is? The colors of the NBC logo? Is that what it is? Miss Jennifer says, well, it has all I didn't say anything, Austin. Well, it has all melted where I live. Not much, but I think. What is she talking about? Snow? Conk says, didn't even know I had Peacock, along with 12 others I don't watch. All right, 1st and 10 for Kansas City. They're up 7-0. They hand it off on first down. This time Miami plays the run a bit better, only a yard. 2nd and 9. The key for Miami is getting off the field on 3rd down. I mean, that first series, they could have quickly got a 3-and-out, but instead, they allow Kansas City to convert, allow Mahomes a ton of time to find Kelsey on a 3rd and 10, and then that just catapulted them to a touchdown drive. Got to get off the field when you got the opportunity on 3rd down. 2nd and 9, quick screen, avoids a tackler, and a gain of a couple for, I think that was Mecole Hardman. 7:50 left in the first. It was Mecole Hardman, who they haven't really been using all year. He had a nice game for himself in week 18 without Mahomes, with Blaine Gabbert, but hasn't really been in a starting. It appears that he is now. So that's interesting. 3rd and 6. 7:30 remaining in the first. This is where you got to get off the field. The Dolphins. Bunch to the right. Blitz by Miami. And good protection. Mahomes is going to go deep. And it's just a little out of reach for Mecole Hardman. It looked like Hardman had it. Like, it looked like he was right in good position, but maybe he lost the ball or something in the air. Let's see exactly what happened. But hey, that's what you got to do if you're Miami. You got to make them make a play. Okay, no, I mean, he didn't really not react to that. It was there. I think Hardman maybe slowed up just a tad, but it looked like he still had an opportunity to catch that ball. It's just a little off, just a little bit inside, where I know what Mahomes was trying to lead him in that direction, but yeah, tough throw, tough catch. It was open, though. Dolphins will get the ball at their own 11-yard line after the Chiefs go 3-and-out. 7:07 remaining in the first quarter. Maybe. I don't know if I agree with the win analysis. Maybe. It looked like Hardman did slow up on his route a little, but I don't know if that was just to adjust to the ball. Bama says, so this game is not being broadcast anywhere besides Peacock, and you have to pay for it. I thought Peacock was free. I had no idea. I'm not even in the U.S. I can't even answer that question, so. Somebody's wearing no shirt in the stands? Nice. Anthony, what's up, man? Big Al says, I don't need the cock. I have the best play-by-play on YouTube. Mitch, you the truth, my brother. Thank you, Big Al. Appreciate it, man. Hopefully, and I will try to, because I realize for this game specifically, there's a lot of people that aren't watching the game. So I'll try to provide a more radio type of commentary so that you guys can get a better picture of actually what's happening. Because sometimes a lot of the people are watching the game and I'm just kind of like giving you my reaction. But I'll try to give more of a play-by-play in this game. What did you guys think of the Texans and the Browns last game? Right now we've got a commercial, by the way. Conk says it's free in Kansas City. What's my favorite college? I'm a Michigan fan. I like Texas as well, but Michigan has always been my number one team because of Brady. That was funny, too. When we were watching the national championship, my friend was like, did you like Michigan before Brady? And I was like, bro, how is that even like, I don't think he thought of his question. I was like, I'm 27 years old. Brady's been playing football since, in the NFL since 2000. That would mean I would have to be 3 years old deciding that I like the Michigan Wolverines. I don't think he thought of his question very well. What's up, Mr. T? Thank you so much for the $10, man. Says Texans made us money. Good work, Mr. T. Who do you got in this game? You got the Chiefs or the Dolphins? Jose says New Jersey loves you, bro. We appreciate you. Go KC. Thank you, Jose. Shout out Jersey. First play of this drive is a quick screen to the left for Jalen the Penguin Waddle, who should be used to these conditions. It's a gain of 9 to the left side of the field. Justin Reed on the tackle. Kansas City defense, Karlaftis, Nandi, Chris Jones, Dana, Willie Gay, Nick Bolton, Leo Chanel, Trent McDuffie, Justin Reed, Mike Edwards, L'Jarius Sneed. That's the Kansas City defense. 6:30 left in the first. Tua in the gun with 2 receivers split to both sides. Motion, fullback. Hand it to Mostert up the middle. Mostert gets to the first down and the 25-yard line. Nice gain. 6 minutes left in the first quarter. 3 timeouts for both teams. McDaniel looking at his play call sheet. He's got his glasses on. He's got his toque on. He's got a little ninja mask along with a nice pair of gloves and a Dolphins uniquely made for the cold weather snow puffer jacket. 5 minutes and 50 seconds left in the first. 3 receivers on the field. One of them is the tight end or the fullback, I believe. Toss to the right. And it's Achane for his first carry. Goes for no gain. The tosses have been unsuccessful so far. Tranquil, former Charger, on the stop. 5 minutes, 30 seconds left in the first, 2nd and 10. Spagnuolo he's got a nice pair of mittens on. He's got the Kansas City toque, red toque. And a toque is a Canadian beanie. Jake says, hey, Mitch, what's up? Next Seahawks coach. It sounds like Dan Quinn. I don't know if I necessarily agree with that choice, but it sounds like it could be Dan Quinn. Motion to the left. They fake it to the left. Tua's going to run it himself. He says, I'm Tua Tagovailoa, and I'm from Hawaii. I don't care about this cold. I get a first down running the rock. First down for Miami. 4:50 left in the first. The Hawaiian scrambling in the cold. Unfazed. He might have been able to throw that to Tyreek, honestly, right there. I was a lacrosse player, Austin, so lacrosse. .425 left in the first. First down at the 35, their own 35. Tua fakes the handoff again, looking to the flat now. Back over the middle, he's got a man. And that is Achane for a gain of 8 or 9. Went out of bounds. 4:17 left in the first. It's a much better drive for Miami here on their second opportunity of the night. Tua throwing to his left. The lefty to the left side of the field. Tranquil pushed Achane out of bounds. It's 2nd and inches. 3:50 left in the first. Tua is now 3 for 3 on the day. 24 yards. Wiggy. Calling a check motion from Achane. They got 2 running backs on the field. They're going to throw him a screen, but it is a terrible throw by Tua and a missed catch by Achane. He would have had space. That would have definitely been a first down. They should go back to that play. That's something I think McDaniel doesn't do enough in his play calling. I don't think he spams enough things. Sometimes he just he calls a play and then he just forgets about it. Do I play Madden? Yes. Am I an NBA fan? Not really anymore, to be honest. Why you keep asking me all these questions, bro? You getting a survey done? 3rd and inches at the 45. Tua hands it off up the middle. There's a flag. It was a first down, but we'll see what the flag's for. You never know in Kansas City. Taylor Swift's calling the game up there in the press box. 3:34 left in the first. False start, Miami, so it will be 3rd and 6. Or no, not false start, illegal formation. I thought he did the false start signal, but... .320 left in the first. Third and 5 now after the penalty. At their own 40. Tua looking to throw. Pocket condensing. Throws a pick. At the Kansas City 42-yard line. It's intercepted by the Chiefs secondary. So instead of a first down, the penalty causes Tua to panic and throw an interception. Uh-oh. That is Mike Edwards, I believe, with the pick. The former Tampa Bay Buccaneer. Durkant says, I hate this QB. Oh, yeah, Big Al? Tua turned the ball over. Has returned. Chiefs ball. Pressure on the Miami defense. Bama Bell says, come on, Tua. What? What in the heck is that? Claire says, damn it, Tua. Tua turnover unites anger, says Vernon. So, 7-0 Kansas City. We're near the end of the first quarter. And Miami definitely looks affected by the cold. A couple missed opportunities there. Penalty on 3rd and 1 causes the 3rd and 5. A missed screen opportunity. Berger says Chiefs winning tonight, boy. Can't believe this guy. Durkant says Tua is so bad, bro. Tua! Just so you guys know, my dad sent me a text saying plug Bleacher Report. So, if you guys don't already know, I do a show all the time on Bleacher Report. You may see when I send it out to the community tab, I'll send you guys out the live link. You guys can tune in there. You can follow me on the BR app. If you guys have the BR app, you can follow the Bottom Line View on there. You could just click on one of my former links, one of my former videos. Click on there and just follow my account if you guys want to be notified when I go live. But I've been doing a lot of content for Bleacher Report. It's been a good time. And yeah, if you guys want to support me over there, that would be very kind of you. So go check that out. 1st and 10 at their own 42. Patrick Mahomes under pressure gets hit, and it's incomplete on 1st down. Jalen Ramsey on the coverage of Rashee Rice. I think Miami's got to keep blitzing and playing man coverage. I think the Rams are going to win, honestly. Maybe I'm wrong, though. I think it will be a high-scoring game. Bama Bell says, Tua just has the turnover jitters. Now that's out of the way, we will have a great game. Is that Bama language? 2nd and 10. Mahomes has got tons of time. Throws to Rashee Rice wide open in the middle of the field. Now he's at the 35-yard line of Miami, and it's an easy first down for the Chiefs. Once again, Miami goes to zone, gets shredded. Xavier, thanks for joining, man. Thanks for subscribing. Pacheco. First down, gain of 11. Now that's out of the way, he will have a great game. I still don't think that's a right sentence. But anyways, Conk says, thinking Mitch has a lettuce twin, bro, is grinding. What are you talking about, Conk? Carter says it's damn cold. There is a Dolphin down on the field. What's the temperature out here anyway? Apparently it's not as bad as it looks. What's up, Andrew? Hopefully the Dolphin player down is okay. They're at commercial now. Chiefs are driving for their next set of points. Carter says he doesn't like Miami, so he hopes Kansas City wins. Jay Will says, sup, Mitch? What's up, Jay Will? How you doing, man? Thank you, Conk. Appreciate that. I'm just not sure what you're talking about with the lettuce twin. Who's the twin? Claire thinks Tampa's going to beat Philly. There's no chance I'm going to say that. Andrew says, didn't want to pay for Peacock. Found the game in German. Nice. Carter says he has the Cowboys beating Green Bay. All right. Eric says, Chiefs eating fish for dinner. Dolphin? Gross. Wiggy says, Mitch, it's -2 degrees. What? Claire says, congrats on the BR gig, Mitch. Thank you. Thank you, Claire. Tune in, Claire. They're good streams. At least I've been told. And obviously, I don't repost it on YouTube. So if you want more BLV content, that's how you get it. Uh-oh. Will the Dolphins get blown out? Chiefs at the 25-yard line of Miami. We're back from commercial. Handoff to the right. Pacheco. Gain of 3, maybe 4. 2nd and 7 coming up. Alina's in the chat. Alina, are you on crack cocaine?
Is this ref on crack?
All right, see you, Mike. Second and 7. Blitz by Miami. Mahomes going down the field. It's off the hands of Kelsey. Incomplete. 3rd and 7. That's why you blitz. $56 left in the first. Kelsey's horrible, by the way. Like, he is so bad. He is one of the worst football players playing in this game right now. He's had 2 chances to catch a ball. He can't catch the ball. 3rd and 7. Mahomes over the middle, open on a crosser is Rashee Rice, but he's short by a yard. 4th and inches. I thought Rice was going to have that for sure. All right, Alina, I'll remember. But what if you're wrong? Gronk, brother, Gronk. Bama says, I appreciate your streams. You are just about the only one I can listen to. The other mother effers are hard to listen to. Thank you, Bell. 4th and inches. Chiefs line up to go for it and call a timeout. 14 seconds left in the first. We'll see if they end up going for it or not. First timeout of the half. Thank you for everybody tuning in. If you haven't already, Gronk spike the like button. Just so you know, I am doing every single wild card game, live commentary, and reactions on the Bottom Line View. So subscribe to the channel for my thoughts and commentary on each game. Also, after this game, I will be providing my thoughts on today's wild card action and posting it on YouTube later on with my full thoughts on Texans-Browns and Chiefs-Dolphins. All right? So stick around after the game for my post-game opinion on both games. All right. 14 seconds left in the first. 4th down and inches. Chiefs are challenging the spot, which I thought was correct on the first go. I'm not sure why they're challenging this. Apparently, I was totally wrong. It was a first down. Okay. I never saw that. But let's see. So, yeah, it looks really close, but it looks like he was able to extend his right arm past the marker. I didn't see that. I just saw his knee down. All right, so they give the Chiefs the first down. Instead of 4th and inches, it'll be first down with 14 seconds left in the first quarter. I want to say like 2 hours, I think. CJ Stroud's a stud. I don't know, maybe like a couple times a year. Depends on the year, depends on what's going on. The Red Wings. Big Al's happy. 1st and 10. 52 seconds left in the first quarter for some reason. I thought there was 14 a second ago. I don't know how there became 52. Now, up the middle, Pacheco goes to the 10-yard line, and there's 40 seconds left in the first. 2nd down and 5 after that Wildcat direct snap for a gain of 5. Pacheco stays in the huddle. Red zone percentage, Chiefs 17th in football this year. At the 10 of Miami. 2nd and 6, they hand it left to Pacheco. Pacheco gains a yard. Good stop by Christian Wilkins. And that will likely end the first quarter. 7-0 Kansas City. They're in field goal range, well within, and they're looking for their second touchdown of the game. It will be 3rd down and about 4. Very methodical game so far. Yup. Pacheco doing damage. Let me look that up, Miss Jennifer. I'm not exactly sure. I think it's about 3. Yeah, it's about 3 hours. Conk says, great concept for Houston. The over pursue Cleveland D-line used against them. Thoughts, kid? Great concept for Houston. The over. I thought Houston did a great job. The play action really worked well. They really picked on they just picked on their man coverage with a few different downfield throws. I mean, the Brevin Jordan one, I don't know exactly what happened. I think it was like a delayed blocking route for Jordan where they just left him uncovered and then he ran down the sideline. Dalton Schultz had a nice little like double move sort of route. That was a big connection for a touchdown. They did a lot with like motion and kind of like motion picks. And then honestly, like a lot of it was the Texans offense was really good in the first half. Flacco then kind of got behind in the game script, threw 2 pick sixes in a row, and the game was over. That's kind of what happened. I thought the Texans defense really surprised me with how much they got pressure in the game. They really got a lot of pressure. I'll talk about it after this game, but yeah, I thought the Texans were super impressive overall. I was not expecting that at all. So Kansas City, 3rd and 6 at the 10-yard line of Miami. Dropped the ball as it was snapped. Mahomes scrambles to his right, panics, and throws it away. Basically never looked down the field after he fumbled the snap and just decided to play it conservative. 4th and 6. Very low snap. So not really on Mahomes, but he wasn't able to corral it, so scrambled out to his right and threw it away. There will be a field goal opportunity for Harrison Butker on 4th and 6 to make it 10-0 Kansas City. 28-yard attempt. The Steeler game is actually going to be played on Monday, Jason. And thanks, Jason, for tuning in. Butker is good. on his 28-yard field goal. 4:51 left in the second quarter. 14:51. Did I say 4? 14:51. Just the beginning of the second quarter. So Miami down 10-0 in the cold in Kansas City. Can they respond? Last drive looked like they were having a pretty good drive, and then what do you know? Tua turned the ball over, showed up. So we'll see what Miami can do on, I believe, their third drive of the game. Need to get that man on the TV right now involved, Tyreek Hill. Very quiet so far. Need to hand him the ball, throw him the ball, do whatever you can. Because when he has 100 receiving yards, they are 8-0 this season. And when he doesn't, they're 3-6. I assume so, Carter. I don't think it would change. Always for the playoffs, if a game changes, for some reason, it's always the same broadcast. It's never different. I have no idea, honestly, Big Al. I can't hear it. I think it's Tirico and Jason Garrett. Big Al. Squib kick. Miami is going to get decent field position because of that strange kickoff by Kansas City. So near their own 35 to 40 yard line, that's where Miami will get it. 14:45 in the first half. Tyreek Hill in the huddle. Tua calling the play. The Penguin waddling out there. No, I wasn't talking about Andy Reid. 14:45 in the second quarter. Snead lined up on Tyreek. To the left of the formation, under center, Tua, two tight ends. They motion one to the left. They toss. Nope, they fake the toss. Now they look for Tyreek underneath. Tyreek to the 40, 45, out of bounds at the 46. That's a nice first down play call by Mike McDaniel and a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. That's what I'm talking about right there. That is a lot of the stuff that Houston did against Cleveland. They did that with Nico Collins a couple times, right? That type of play. Get the receiver coming underneath, the offensive line, a natural pick. 2nd and 1. Tyreek motions to the right. Tua takes the snap, fakes the handoff. He's got time. He's going to go deep. He's got Tyreek, and he caught it. Tyreek to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown, Tyreek Hill. There is a flag. It should be on Kansas City. That's pass interference on the Chiefs, I think. Because even before he caught it, McDuffie interfered with Tyreek Hill. 14:01 left in the first half. Touchdown, Miami. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill. That was an underthrown ball, by the way, by Tua. That was not a great pass, but hey, good on Tua for making the decision to throw it there. It was a good decision. Not the best pass, but Tyreek was able to corral it and then run away from the defense and get his revenge game touchdown. So it's now 10-7, and this game just got a lot more interesting. Hopefully that gave Miami some confidence in the cold. Coach says top 10 receiver of all time. Conk says love to see the upset. Bama says let's go Dolphins. Claire says Tyreek. Claire's all about it. Music to her ears, a Tyreek Hill touchdown. Miss Jennifer says, fantasy football champion. Bowing. Miss Jennifer's a cocky fantasy football champion. Is this game good? Yeah? Yeah? It's good. All right. Thank you guys for tuning in. Gronk spiked the like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. 14 minutes left in the first half. Tyreek Hill touchdown makes it 10-7. Miami kicks off. Nope, never mind. The ball fell off the tee, so they're going to have to maybe get a guy to hold it. Ball is staying on the tee for now. Ball is squibbed, and Kansas City will return it. So they try the same strategy as the Chiefs. There is a flag that comes out. 32-yard line is where the ball was spotted at the end of the return. We'll see if that's on Kansas City or Miami. I would assume Kansas City, but we'll see. You think they changing the Bills line? They already put out like a -10, I believe. I'll check it right now for you. I think it was at -10. It's at -10 for me. The total has changed. It's 37.5. I actually think there's now a chance for an over in that game because I think the weather will be a little bit less. First and 10, Mahomes throws wide open Kelsey to the 35-40 down at the 43-yard line. Nobody covering number 87 for the easy first down. Kansas City ball. After Miami scored, they're looking to respond. So, yeah, Kelsey just finds hole in the zone, stops at the 35, and gets a few yards after the catch. "13 minutes left in the first half. Throw is dropped by Kelsey on 1st and 10. 2nd and 10, 13-10 left in the first half. I think that's his third drop of the game. Second and 10. Blitz by Miami. Kansas City throws Rashee Rice. And it's third down. Good blitz pickup by Kansas City. Rice just won against Eli Apple on the outside, connected for a few yards. So big third down here. Chiefs got two receivers stacked to the right. Miami blitzes again. Mahomes throws, connects for a first down to Valdez-Scantling at the 44 of the Dolphins. 12:20 left in the first half. First and 10 for the Chiefs at the 43-yard line of the Dolphins. Handoff Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Gain of 1. 11:45 left in the first half. Yeah, the only one I can think of off the top of my head, Conk, is Jason Witten. I do, John, don't I? You're right. Maybe Conk can hook me up. 2nd and 9. At the 42 of Miami, blitz by the Dolphins again. Kelsey underneath for a pickup of 8. 3rd down and 1 with 11 minutes left in the half. Third and 1, 10:30 left in the first half. Heavy formation here from the gun. Mahomes is going to hand it. No, he's going to fake and toss it to Mecole Hardman, but he's well behind the line, and he loses 5 yards on a reverse on 3rd and 1. Eli Apple. Wow. 4th down, I think the Chiefs are going to go for it here. That was a questionable play call by Andy Reid on 3rd and 1. Feels like they're getting a good push up front. Don't really understand going with the reverse there. Maybe on 2nd or 1st down, but like 3rd down and 1. 4th and 4. Trips to the left. Chiefs are going for it. Throw for Mahomes. He's looking. He pumps. Now he's going to run himself. Mahomes gets it. 30, 25, 20, 15, 10. No one near him. First down, Kansas City on 4th and 4. Wow. Nobody pays attention to Patrick Mahomes, and he takes off for a first down and more. 1st and goal for the Chiefs. Barely any pressure. And then just a missed tackle there. And Mahomes is able to get outside the pocket and scramble for the first down. At the 10, handoff. Pacheco runs into everyone and gains 2 yards. 2nd and goal. 8:50 left in the first half. It's okay, Caesar. Don't worry about it, man. If you have to go to bed, bro. We'll see you tomorrow. Second and goal, I think. Second and goal at the 8. Mahomes is going to throw a screen to Rashee Rice. And Rice scores his 2nd touchdown of the game. Touchdown. Looked like maybe the Dolphins were going to be able to get that tackle, but nope. 8:20 left in the first half, and never mind, penalty. That was late. Block in the back. Was that the call? Jawan Taylor called for the penalty. So never mind. Let's see what happened here. So Taylor. Okay, that's what I was talking about. 52 there, whoever that is. Riley maybe. I don't know who that is. He tries to make the tackle on Rice, and just as he goes to make the tackle, Jawan Taylor blocks him in the back. So yes, I see that call. That's going to be a penalty. That's going to move Kansas City back. So instead of the touchdown, it'll be second and goal, second and long and goal. The ball is spotted at the 18 of the Dolphins on second and goal. You need 18 yards. Mahomes, fake the screen, looking down the left. He's got so much time. He's trying to find someone open. He does, but I don't know if they got their feet in bounds. That's Watson. They say that he did. It'll be third and goal inside the 10. I don't know if that was a catch. That was iffy. We're going to have to check that one. Let's see. So he got his right foot. He was dragging his left. I don't think that was a catch. Okay. I guess they're counting the dragged foot. I don't know if he had possession, but I guess they'll call it at the 8, third and goal. The ball is tipped and incomplete. I guess they deemed he had possession before. But fourth and goal after the tipped ball. So instead of a touchdown to Rashee Rice, a field goal will be upcoming for the Chiefs. Who tipped it? I think that was Zach Sealer who tipped it. Butker, field goal attempt for the second time today. So that's a big stop there for Miami in the red zone. A big penalty, too. And Butker gets it 13-7. Chiefs. Miami ball, down 6. They've been weak in the red zone this year compared to last. All right, Claire. How's everybody doing? If you're not talking in the chat, let me know how you're doing, how you're feeling, who you're cheering for in the playoffs, who you think's going to win the Super Bowl. Let me know in the chat. If you're not subscribed to the BLV, subscribe to the BLV, baby. It's playoff time. I will be covering each and every wild card game. Tomorrow, we've got 2 more, and thank you, honestly, for the schedule. I love that they didn't put 3 on Sunday. I love that it's 2, 2, and 2. I honestly do. It helps me out. But I will still have 3 streams on Monday because I'll have a Bleacher Report stream in the morning, so. Do I think Bill Belichick will get another team? Yes, I think he'll definitely be hired by another team. I think the favorite right now is the Falcons, but we'll see. Fallen Hero says Chiefs losing would be so effing funny. Am I happy with Gerard Mayo? Yes. I've been asked that question probably 25 times today, but I will answer again. Gerard Mayo, I liked him as a player. I think he was a good, smart football player, high IQ player. Translated to his coaching, I think what I like most about the hire is the fact that he has a tenure with New England. He understands the culture. He's been there. He's learned from Bill. He knows the defense very well. That can carry over. But also, I think he's a much better communicator and just overall presence at this point, being 37 years old, than Bill Belichick is at 71 years old. I think a fresh, young voice will be nice for the Patriots, I think. Barrios with a nice return out of bounds at the 35-yard line. 7:29 left in the first half. Also, first black coach for the Patriots. That's pretty cool, too. Just saying. Andrew says, sounds like the Pats are keeping everything in-house. I'm not sure what they're going to do with GM. I really don't know what they're going to do with GM. Alina says, Miami's winning. Miami's currently losing, Alina. 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line. Pitch to the left. Raheem Mostert's got space. Mostert for a gain of 7. Past the 40 to the 43. That's not Elvis. Close, though. It's The Rock. It does kind of look like Elvis, though. I can understand why you think that. Where's mine? I don't have my own bobblehead, bro. I think Alina needs to get me one. 7 minutes left in the first half. With all the money she's going to make when Miami wins the Super Bowl. Is Harbaugh leaving Michigan? Yes. I think so. I think he's going to go to the NFL. 2nd and 2. Tua in the gun. Handoff again to the left. It's Raheem Mostert once again for a first down to the 47-yard line. 6:35 remaining in the first half. Yeah, I don't really care about the skin color, don't get me wrong. I just think it's obviously unique. It's first time ever, so it's different. But Gerard Mayo, regardless, I think was the in-house choice by a mile. There was no one else close in-house. I don't know who they would have went with otherwise. 1st and 10, Tua hands it off and gains 3 to the 49-yard line of Kansas City now. 5:50 left in the first half, 2nd down and 7. JJ asks how I'm doing. I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. How you doing? Miami looking for another score. 2nd and 7. Tua hands it off again. Mostert cuts to the right and gets another nice gain of 4. It'll be 3rd and 3 at the 45 of Kansas City. Patient running from Raheem Mostert. How is the pizza? Solid. I tried a new pizza from my go-to place. It was decent. It's not the best, but I liked it. It was good. I mean, they don't really have any bad pizza, so it's kind of hard to complain. But 4:50 left in the first half. 3rd and 2. Who do I think's going to win? I picked Kansas City. I still think Kansas City's going to win. But it looks like Miami's going to give them a fight here. 3rd and 2 at the 45 of the Chiefs. 4:38 left in the first half. And the first timeout from the Dolphins here. C. Middle says, I'm still skeptical. Andy thinks you're... Who's Andy? Thinks you're wearing makeup? No, I don't wear makeup, guys. Maybe because of the light, it looks like that. I don't wear makeup, though. Melvin says, what's up, Mitch? Do you like the Patriots higher? 27th person to ask. Yes, I love it, Melvin. It's great. I like Mayo. I've always liked Mayo. I got his jersey. He was a good player, smart player, translated to coaching. Good leader of men. I like it. The players clearly respect him as well. 3rd and 2. Tua throws a screen, and it's dropped by Raheem Mostert. 4th and 2. I think they'll go for it, but we'll see. 4:35 left in the first half. They might not go for it, actually, but we'll see. Thanks, Richie. Appreciate that, man. .435 left in the first half. It appears that Miami will go for it. Empty formation for Tua. They're going to motion Waddle to the right. Tua takes the snap. 2-man rush by the Chiefs. Tua on the move, throws incomplete. No flags. And the Chiefs get the stop. 13-7, Kansas City. Why did Tua scramble immediately when... Wow. Honestly, I don't know why Tua scrambled against a 2-man rush. First and 10, screen to Kelsey. Kelsey gets a solid gain of 6. It'll be 2nd down and 4. 4 minutes left in the first half. Right on cue, Durkan. I just tweeted, why did he scramble his 2-man rush? Just stand there. 2nd and 7. Mahomes hands it to Pacheco. Pacheco gets a yard or 2. 3rd down and 4 with 3:45 left in the first half. This is a big play. Yeah, Judon was hired as the GM of the Patriots. Yeah, Lena, let's go Pats, baby. Chief ball, 3rd and 3 at the 47 of Miami. Blitz by the Dolphins. Mahomes going down the field. Incomplete. Ball is nowhere near Mecole Hardman. And despite that, he is complaining about call. And Patrick Mahomes is complaining to the ref. Where's my pass interference, ref? Mahomes got hit. Let's see if they got a case here. Okay, a tug on the right shoulder. I see that. That definitely could have been holding by the Dolphins for sure. Definitely could have been the right call. But as we've seen already in the playoffs, they will let things go. Especially that. That's why you play man coverage in the playoffs, guys. 4th and 3. Ball bounces into the end zone. Touchback. Nice play by Berrios to get in the way of the gunner and let that ball bounce into the end zone. And he's chirping the Chiefs now. 3:02 left in the first half. Miami ball. The play call initially, Big Al, was some sort of like quick screen to Tyreek. And the Chiefs had him double covered at the line of scrimmage. So it threw off the timing of Tua, and Tua panicked and started to run. That's basically what happened. .302 left in the first half. Mahomes definitely loves to bitch. Yeah, that's for sure. 1st and 10. Ashan. Apparently that's how you pronounce his name. Gain of 2. 2nd and 8. 2:50 left in the first half. Taz, I saw the video evidence and I disagree. It looked pretty bad. Like, why does it even... I mean, like... I'd rather have a playable game. That's all I care about as a fan. 2nd and 8. Tua's going to throw a screen to Tyreek Hill. The Chiefs are all over it. No gain, maybe a loss of a yard. 2:10 left in the first half. 3rd down. This is another big 3rd down. 2-minute warning. There you go, Rob Jacobs. Thank you for the comment. Yeah, Durcan. I mean, McDaniel is just getting very predictable for sure. I don't know why after that Tyreek touchdown, they're not trying to throw the ball down the field a little bit more than they are. At least give that threat. It's not the way football's supposed to be. I want at least playable elements. I don't want like an insane football game. Because then really anything can happen. I want the better team to be able to win. I don't want like the decision coming down to the elements. Ice Bowl Part 2. Yep. Just don't throw to Kelsey. Why is that, Claire? Claire, are you in some like daily fantasy or something? What are you talking about? All right, 2 minutes left in the first half. Coming back from 2-minute warning. Appreciate it, Mr. T. False start. Apparently, Tyreek Hill moved early, so it'll be 3rd and long for the Dolphins now. Hey, air it out. Might as well throw it deep. Underbettors are getting nervous, says Rob. I don't know, man. It's only 20 points so far, so. Usually Chiefs come out and they score a bunch of points in the first half and they don't score in the second half. That's usually what happens. We'll see what happens in the second half here. Tua bobbles the snap and then gets sacked immediately. George Karlaftis brings the quarterback down and the Dolphins will punt with 1:55 remaining in the first half. Austin Jackson again beat on the play. Tua just can't get his 2 hands on the ball, throws the rhythm of the play off, and he's sacked. Punt bounces nicely for the Dolphins to the 39-yard line of Kansas City. And that's where Mecole Hardman will leave it. Or Richie James, maybe. That is so confusing that Richie James wears 17. Wow, that threw me off. 1:43 left in the first half. Chiefs will get the ball. No, I didn't see that. There can't. Tomorrow on the Peacock and the NBC, more importantly, Stafford, Goff, Lions, Rams, Revenge City. Big matchup, my favorite of Wild Card weekend. Kansas City, 1st and 10. Patrick Mahomes throwing out of reach for Kelsey. And there is a flag in the secondary after Kelsey throws his hands in the air for a call. 1:38 left in the first half. Holding on Miami. That'll be a first down Chiefs. David Long Jr. on the hold. First and 10. Mahomes throws over the middle. And nice tackle by the Dolphins. Rashee Rice only able to pick up a few. Second down. 1:25. 1 timeout for Kansas City. Keep that in mind. 2nd and 8 at the 48. Mahomes, pocket collapsing. Scrambling to his right. On the move. Throws into the dirt. Incomplete. Nobody near the ball, but it's not intentional grounding because he was out of the pocket and it was past the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 6. 1:14 remaining in the first half. Emmanuel Ogbah with the pressure. Big 3rd down for the Dolphin D. $1:14 remaining in the first half. Bunch to the right for the Chiefs. Mahomes calling an audible. Movement up front. False start on the Chiefs. That's going to make it 3rd and long. Creed Humphrey. Disappointed with Jawan Taylor, who has nearly 20 penalties on the season. 1:14 remaining in the first half. Rob says Cowboys money line, Rams money line, Bills money line, Tampa +3 with a heart. There you go. Third and 10 at their own 44. Blitz by the Dolphins. Mahomes throws. He connects with Rice. 35-30, 25-20 and out of bounds. That might have been Mahomes' best play of the game. That pass right there. On the money with a guy bearing down in his face. Connects with Rashee Rice, his rookie receiver, for a first down. 1:06 remaining in the first half. Dolphins were that close to getting there. But Rice was able to beat Kohu, I believe, for the big play. Rice has had himself a nice game. At the 17 of Miami, handoff, Pacheco up the middle, goes for a gain of 4. You bet $5K on the Texans? You serious? Or on the Browns? Johnny, why are you doing that? 40 seconds left in the first half. 2nd and 6. At the 13. Pressure on Mahomes. Mahomes throws to Pacheco. Complete for a loss of 1. 26 seconds left in the half. The Chiefs got to think about using their timeout. They've got a 3rd down. I believe that they went out of bounds there. Or no, maybe they had to use their timeout. Maybe he stayed in bounds. So yeah, they have to use their timeout. He stayed in bounds. So that's big because there's only 26 seconds left in the half. This 3rd down, though, if they do complete the ball and they don't get a 1st down, they're going to have to just hurry the field goal unit out and kick it. Tom Brady's retired, Robert. 26 seconds left in the first half. 3rd and 7. No problem, Rob. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope you subscribe. 3rd and 7. Mahomes looking for a screen. Can't find it. Well covered by Miami. Incomplete. That was actually a pretty smart play call. I'm not going to lie. 22 seconds left in the first half. Butker's going to come out for his 3rd try of the game. So it would be 16-7 if he connects on a 32-yard attempt, which in this weather is never easy. 22 seconds left in the half. Butker is good. 16-7. Chiefs started with the ball, I think, because I think they scored a touchdown like immediately, right? So I think Miami will get it after halftime. Gronk, spike the like button if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already. I will be covering each wild card game, and this is a channel that covers the NFL all year long, guys. All year long. So if you're an NFL fan of all 32 teams, subscribe. All right, 18 seconds left. Usher is warming up, says Jason. Return for Berrios from the 10, giving him an opportunity at the end of this half to return it. He gets to the 30. That's dangerous. 14 seconds left in the first half. I assume Tua will just take a knee. If I was the Dolphins, I just throw as far as I can. Just F it. Just throw it as far as I can. Just throw it to Tyreek. Or throw a screen or something. See what happens. Really, Jordan? Seriously? Well, Miami is in the gun, so it looks like they're going to try something here. They're going to fake a handoff to Mostert. Tua's going to throw it down the field, and it's a caught at the 50-yard line. It's caught, not it's a caught. Timeout for McDaniel right in front of the ref's face. I'm not sure how much time they're going to give him. Currently, it says 6, which is not a lot of time. But you could throw a quick, you still have one more timeout. So at the 50-yard line, you could throw a quick 10-yard pass and try to kick a field goal, but obviously it would be a far field goal. The timeout allows you to throw it very quickly over the middle, though. They're not quite at the 50. They're at the 47. Tua looking to throw. Is going to throw it out of bounds. Incomplete. Interesting. Flag. Hands to the face on Miami. That's Robert Jones. Jason says, rice, baby. Rob, who's your favorite team? The Raiders? Okay, Jordan. You thought it would be that low scoring. Wow. 1st and 20. Play action. Tua's going to throw it deep. And it's almost intercepted. That will end the half. 16-7, Kansas City. Miami will get the ball to start the second half. And maybe they gave that, just those few passes there. I know it didn't lead to anything. But maybe it gave them a better idea of how well they'll be able to throw the ball in the second half, or like how the wind is going to dictate that. I don't know. But they could use that maybe as evidence. But Miami's going to have to throw it because they're behind 9 points, 2 possessions. Kansas City in control of the game right now. They've been the better team. First, of course, their scripted drive. They go down, they score. Classic Chiefs. They get 2 field goals, and it's been a weird game. A little bit weird. 4th down failure by Miami. That was probably one of the biggest plays. Obviously, Tua threw a pick. That was another huge play. But I think Miami needs to continue to threaten down the field. I think they need to continue to try to throw the ball down the field. Kansas City, their run game has been not very good as of late. I think you've got to keep putting the ball in Mahomes' hands and let him throw those rhythm passes underneath, screen passes, quick passes. Tell him to scramble a little bit more. I feel like he's been a little, more pocket-oriented than I feel like he usually is. If nothing's there, he can always take off. I feel like, though, they need to go pass-heavy in the second half just because their run game has been very ineffective outside of, the first drive of the game. They haven't really been able to run the ball that well. So I'd say, mix in the run. Quick passes, though, primarily for Kansas City. And for Miami, just a little bit less predictable with all, a little bit more play action, kind of deeper shots. Stretch this defense out a little bit. But I'll be right back. I'm going to go get some more tea, and we will resume from the third quarter. Let me know what you guys think. Predict what you think's going to happen in the chat. It's Mitch of the BLV. Subscribe. We'll see you in a few minutes, guys. Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins will lose in the first round again. You like those old helmets? Claire says Gronk spiked the like, Gronk spiked the like spiked the Gronk. Miami's still gonna win. Classic Alina. Cobra Kai says Stroud is better than Tua. Really? Who would have thought? What's up, everybody? We got the second half coming up, baby. Let's try to get to 100 likes, guys. That's our goal for this video. 100 likes.
Feels great, baby.
D, what's up, D? How you doing? The old logo, jersey, and field. Mom says, let's go Miami. All right, Mom. Miami. D, how you doing, man? I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. It looks like the Chiefs are going to win this game, but I'm expecting a tight second half. No problem, Mom. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Stick around, guys, after the game. I'll be giving my full thoughts on this game, as well as the Texans and the Browns. I will be doing a live recap of today's games, and then I will be posting that live reaction on YouTube later as an upload. So if you guys don't check it live, you can check it probably tomorrow before the games kick off tomorrow. And I'll be back tomorrow as well. The refs are being stupid again, says Ben. I see a lot of Mahomes and Kelsey going like this. Greg says, Ma, I didn't know you watched the Bottom Line View. Could I believe Houston's performance? No, that was phenomenal. They played great. I'll talk about that after this game. But yeah, I could definitely, you could definitely sell me that they were going to win. But man, they dominated after like the first 20 minutes. They dominated. Yes, Bobby Slowick was phenomenal, and I thought they had a lot of good, timely defensive calls for sure. Blitzes, especially. Matt says Miami sucks, and the Chiefs are going to win the Super Bowl in the playoffs. And Patrick Mahomes is the best. All right, Matt. Calm down. I think Matt's Ben's burner. Obviously, 2 pick sixes definitely helped the Texans, but either way. Mr. T says, I don't know about all that. I do think the Chiefs will win this game. I don't know about next week or the week after. The commentators just love Mike McDaniel. I think that's their favorite human. Mom says this is not their year. He obviously doesn't watch Chief games. All right, Miami getting the ball to start the third quarter. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Mitch. This is the Bottom Line View. 100 likes, 50,000 subscribers. Subscribe. All right. Butker to kick off. In the cold. Kansas City fans getting their fresh beer. Berrios to return from the 5. Misses the first man. Tries to avoid the second. Gets to the 21-yard line. 14:56 in the third quarter. Jason Garrett clapping his way through the cold. The clapper. Stacy back in the chat says, I want the Chiefs to win this game. I want the Chiefs, Lions, or Niners to win the Super Bowl. I have reasons for each team. Give it to me, Stacy. What are the reasons? I need your wise reasons. At the 21-yard line, Tua looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Looking for his check down, Smythe. Smythe and him were off and out of sync. 2nd and 10, 14:52 in the third. Matt, what's up, man? 2nd and 10 for Miami. At their own 21, screen to the left. Gain of 5 for Raheem Mostert. Gain of 6.56. Third down. Miami needs to get points here. They need to do something with this possession. This is the first possession of the second half, and it still feels like Miami's play calling is very protective of Tua turned the ball over. We'll see if he's able to make a play at quarterback. 16-7 Kansas City. At their own 26, bunch to the left, Tua. Pocket collapsing under pressure. Now he's going to run, and he goes down after a gain of 1. Kansas City collapses on Tua quickly. It'll be 4th and 3, and Miami will punt. 13:50 remaining in the third. Good pressure up the middle by, I think that was Omenahue. And then Chris Jones and Bolton chased after Tua while he ran. Dolphins will punt and go 3 and out on the opening possession of the second half. Not good news for Dolphins fans. Let's see if they can get a good punt. At the 27, a return from Richie James. Well covered, only a gain of a couple. 13:21 left in the third. We'll see the Chiefs for the first time in the second half. Yeah, Ben, yeah. But you need Tua to make a play for that to happen, and I don't know if that's going to happen. You can't hear me, Jose? Are you deaf, brother? First and 10. At their own 28. Mahomes in the gun. He's got Kelsey to the right of the formation. He's looking that way. The ball is tipped down by Emmanuel Ogbah and incomplete. 2nd and 10. He's had himself a decent game, Ogbah, stepping up into a starting position. Of course, this Miami defense has had a ton of injuries. Edge rusher, the most injuries among probably all edge rush positions in the NFL. 2nd and 10. Mahomes going down the field and a little bit to the inside. Gray is able to adjust to that, catch it for a big play, and a first down, Chiefs. 13 minutes left in the third. Let's see what happened here. Kohu matched up with Gray. Gray wins the leverage to the outside, makes a great catch on his inside shoulder. So they're picking on Kohu a little bit. At their own 48, Chiefs under center. Mahomes is going to hand it left to Pacheco. Good penetration by the Dolphin defense. It's a loss of 2. Good tackle by David Long. Browns, Rob, I don't blame you, brother. I lost a little bit on the Browns, too. Luckily, I didn't pull a John, though, and put my entire paycheck on it. Am I in school? I'm not in school. I'm done school. I've been done school. 2nd and 12. Mahomes throws to the left. Wide open is Travis Kelce. He picks up a gain of 9. It'll be 3rd and 3. What? Now they're saying he got a first down. I thought he was definitely down, but I don't know. I thought he was definitely down, but we'll see what happens here. Oh, he never was down. Okay. So Miami thought they tackled him, but he just landed on the back of a Dolphin player, and then he got back up and got the first down. Good awareness by Kelce there. 1st and 10 for the Chiefs at the 41 of Miami. Mahomes fakes it to Clyde. He's got so much time. Now it runs out. The ball is tipped while he throws and incomplete. Melvin Ingram, the former Chief, got there after about 20 seconds. 2nd and 10. 11:09 left in the third. 46 total plays ran by the Chiefs, only 26 by Miami. The Chiefs lead by 9. They have about 2 times as many yards as Miami. 11 minutes left in the third. 2nd and 10. Mahomes, again, great time. He's got Rashee Rice, and Rashee Rice goes out of bounds. Close to the first down marker. He's a little gingerly getting up and limping a little bit. Yep, definitely limping. And now he's going to go down on one knee. The rookie's been great in this game and this season for the Chiefs. He's been basically their best receiver over the last, I would say, half of the season at the very least. Let's see what happened. He tripped over his own leg. I don't know if that had anything to do with it. Huh. I don't know. But hurt, so we'll see what happens with Rashee Rice after the break. Am I faster than you guys on the commentary? Yes, I want the Niners, Stacy. Sorry, Mr. T. You want me to talk in slow motion? Tua snaps the ball. Looks left. Throws. Tyreek. Caught. Touchdown. Miami. Gronk spiked the like button. Mostert is playing, yes. Damn, Jordan, really? Maybe it's because you guys are on the cock. Nah, man, I don't smoke. I don't smoke, brother. First and 10, handoff, Clyde. Barreling through the middle. He's still going. Pushing. Still pushing. A gain of 12 and a first down, Kansas City at the 20. Clyde. All right, Alina. $100 likes, baby. $100 likes. First and 10, 10 minutes left in the third. Do I think it's going to be over or under? It feels like an under right now, but who knows? They need 3 touchdowns to go over, right? Or I guess more than that. Or no, 3 touchdowns. 3 touchdowns. I doubt it. Jordan said WTF? I think that they should be looking for available quarterbacks. Is what real life, Claire? Thank you, Mom. 10:01 left in the third. Thank you for the likes, guys. Appreciate it. At the 20 of Miami. Trips to the left. Quick throw to Kelsey. Kelsey trying to use the stiff arm. Tackle for a gain of 4. Riley and Ramsey come together to stop Kelsey. It'll be second down. And 7. 9:40 left in the third. Chiefs doing a good job moving the ball down the field while also kind of controlling the clock. 2nd and 6 at the 16 of Miami. Mahomes trying to scramble. Now he's going to. Mahomes, nobody wants to hit him. And he goes down inside the 5 at the 3. 9 minutes left in the third. First and goal. Mahomes scrambling, and 3 Dolphins just let him walk by. .840 left in the third. Handoff up the middle. Pacheco, no gain. Second and goal. Why does no one want to hit Mahomes? Mac Jones is available, says Andrew. Cliff says Ross can hire McNerd after the fire McNerd. Mahomes under pressure. Trying to find Kelsey, but he got taken away at the last second. He has to throw the ball away. Third and goal with 7:56 left in the third. You think Miami will come back? No. Miami looks like they have no heart left. Mahomes complaining to the refs again. Oh, his helmet's messed up. I thought he was just complaining to the refs again. No, the Chiefs don't get called for holding. There's a new helmet for Patrick, so hopefully that one fits. 7:56 left in the third. It will be third and goal. The players are helping him strap his helmet up. His helmet is unstrapped. He's got to strap his helmet up, doesn't he? Third and goal under pressure. Knocked over an A-gap blitz and gets hit heavily. That is incomplete. Fourth and goal. Kansas City will kick another field goal. Well, I mean, it is open. I mean, Miami needs 2 touchdowns. They need 2 touchdowns. That was a great call. I agree with you, Coach. Great call. I think they should be blitzing more, honestly, Miami, but it's not really the defense's fault why they're losing. They need to get more points on the board. But they're only down by 2 touchdowns now. So, I mean, it's still open. There's still a quarter and a half. It's just Miami just looks uninspired on offense, especially. 19-7. Like, they have no testicles. No testicular fortitude whatsoever. 7:49 left in the third. Big Al, thanks. That was funny. I almost spit my tea out. Is Belichick going to Atlanta? Yes. Maybe. I don't know. Could also go to the Chargers. Maybe. I don't know. How come, is there a rule against strapping your helmet up? Like, are you supposed to have your helmet strapped? At least one strap? I'm surprised Mahomes' helmet didn't fall off when he got hit. It's a tight-fitting helmet. It's up to the Chargers ownership. Hey, we got 99 likes, 99 problems, but a like ain't one. Get me one more like, baby. Gil says Dak for MVP. We'll see how Dak, the MVP, looks against the terrible Packer defense tomorrow, live on the Bottom Line View. Packers, Cowboys. No, they're not allowed to play with a broken helmet. Somebody gave me a dislike. That's not very nice, bro. What's up, Allison? How you doing? Gore. 7:49 left in the third. Hey, Corey says, Cowboy Nation, thank you for the 100, guys. Touchback. I think that might be the first touchback of the game. Miami will take over at their own 25-yard line. Get the ball to number 10. It's not that hard. Tua, you suck. Holy smokes. So bad. (19-7). (7:49). Somebody hit the lotto. Third quarter. Pitch to the left. Up the middle. Gain of 3. A-Shane, who's not been involved as much as he should, in my opinion. Or A-Chan. I don't know what the damn guy's name is. Richie says, you're doing a wonderful job broadcasting. I thank you. Thank you, Richie. Richie Rich. Who do I think will win the Super Bowl? I actually made a video predicting every single game in the playoffs if you want to check that out. But I picked the Niners. 2nd and 8. Play action. Tua on the move. Throws. He does complete this one for a gain of 5. That's Smythe. Still extremely conservative with these passes. Tua turned the ball over. 6:50 left in the third. What's up? Sebi? Mom says go Niners. Yes, Rob, I do. Put me in there. 3rd and 2. Tyreek motions. They hand it up the middle and bouncing around. A-Shane short by a yard. Go for it, damn it. Go for it, damn it. 6 minutes left in the third. Because it's on Peacock. 4th and inches at their own 35. Miami lined up to go for it. Tua hands it off. First down, Miami. Gain of 3 for the rookie running back. 5:45 left in the third quarter. Big Al is all about the Niner gang after he's given up on the Eagles. Bro, Big Al's never been this negative about the Eagles in the history of being on my channel. Hey, they got it, brother. 5:20 left in the third. They're down by 2 touchdowns, to be fair. Pitch to the left. A-Shan. No gain. How was my day? All right. Pretty good. Can't complain. Playoff football. Singh says Dolphins have to score. I don't disagree. 4:35 left in the third. Tua got a free blitzer coming at him, and he goes down on a sack. That's going to be a loss of 5. That's George Karlaftis, I believe, who got the sack. 4:20 left in the third. 2 sacks for the Chiefs on the day. Third down. A lot happened, Rob. A lot. Loss of coordinators made their scheme predictable and vanilla. Their defense got old fast. Their personnel at linebacker sucks. Safety suck. Offense, too predictable. Quick throw to A-Shane again on a 3rd and 14. And I don't know what this is. The Dolphins will punt. Mike McDaniel needs to grow some testicles with these play calls. Why is he throwing screens every play? Punt by Miami to the 28-yard line of the Chiefs. 3:07 left in the third. John says, put $5K Miami plus 11.5. Need to get my money back because of Mitch. Bro, I didn't tell you to bet $5K on the Browns. I said 1 unit. I got 1 unit. Is that 1 unit $5K? Good luck, John. We're going to win the rest back, and we're going to get plus money on the rest of the games. Don't you worry. Did you bet on the Chiefs like I told you? No. So why are you complaining? This man, John, just blames me for stuff. Bro. Well, okay, then why? Okay, if 1 unit is $5K, then you should be even on, you should be even. You should be even. You should be fine. Grog spiked the like button, guys. Thanos is in the chat. Thanos is back, baby. What's up? John, you stop parlay. I told you to stop parlays. Why? Only 1 parlay. My team's the Patriots, bro. Dano says, what's up, Mitch? I'm trying to talk John off the ledge. Also, Thanos. Well, no, what was I going to say? Mason. My team is the Patriots, which means I don't like either of these teams. Coach says, Eagles 24-16 win, Big Al. Nah, Baker's going to crush them. Chris Godwin, 11 catches for 125 yards and 2 tutties. 27-20 Tampa. Dub. Ben says the NFL should not have authorized the peacock bullshit. The idea of a playoff game in Europe is also the worst idea ever. I'd be up for a Super Bowl in Europe, but not a playoff game. Or like the conference championship games in Europe. That'd be fine. 1st and 10. Run out wide by Pacheco is a loss of 3. It'll be 2nd and 13. Balboa coming to collect John. John says, I never bet 1 game at a time. It's too boring. Well, then that's why you lose. Bro. 2:30 left in the third. 2nd and 13. Blitz by the Dolphins. Pressure. Mahomes going down the field and just out of reach. There is a flag. Roughing the passer on Miami. Automatic first down for the Chiefs. Low hit. I guess that's the call, low hit. The only thing I'll say about that is it was with his arm. It wasn't with his head. They should change that call a little bit. If it's not with like your head, like, bro. Anyways, first down for the Chiefs, gain of 11. Justin Watson on the catch at the 50. First and 10, 149 left in the third. Trips to the left. Pitch to the left. Pacheco. Gain of 5. Thoughts on the game? I'll talk about it after. Not the greatest game I've ever seen, but relatively predictable. Second down, 1:15 left in the third, 2nd and 5. I wish we got a little more heart from Miami on offense. I will say that. 1 minute left in the third. Mahomes is going to throw a slant. That could have been picked off by Jalen Ramsey. 3rd and 5. 1 minute left in the third. Yeah, I do. Ramsey definitely could have picked that off. 3rd and 5 here. Huge play for Miami here. Need a stop desperately. Tua, get off your ass and start stretching, bro. Mahomes throws. Completes for a gain of 6 to Richie James to the 39-yard line of the Dolphins. First and 10 at the 39. Patrick's going to hand it off to Pacheco. That's a gain of a yard. That might be the last play of the third quarter. 19-7, Kansas City. Uh-oh. John, parlay. $5,000 on a parlay. Cowboys -7. Wow. Rams +3. Eagles -2.5. This man's a lunatic. He just goes, bro. Good luck, John. Good luck, sir. Gronk spike the like button. How much do you win on that parlay? Mr. D says, bruh. Bruh.
Is this ref on crack? Bruh.
Big Al says, welcome to the witching hour. It's pizza time. Gronk, spike the like button and subscribe. The march to 50K subscribers. Let's make it happen. 50K! 2024, 50K. That's what I got text today from Hot Take Hockey. 50K. 50K.
Pizza time.
All right, all right, all right.
Straight cash, homie.
Are you asking me who do I think will score for the Cowboys? Middle? Steelers for 5K straight up. No, this guy's joking, bro.
Ah, horse shit!
That's terrible.
You are an absolute dummy. Bruh.
Second and 9. At the 38 of Miami, they hand it to Pacheco. Pacheco, dangerous! To the 25-yard line, there is a flag. 14:55 left in the game. Holding on Smith, the guard of the Chiefs. That will back that up 10 yards instead of the 10-yard first down. All right, John. Good luck, sir. That's a dreamer right there, says Mom. Middle says, no, just saying they're going to score 4 touchdowns at least. If you pick the players who get the touchdown, it pays big. Well, yeah, obviously. It's not that easy, though. Touchdowns are kind of fluky. Mahomes, play action, throw. Rashee Rice, 20, out of bounds at the 17. A big conversion on 2nd and 16. And a first down, Kansas City. First and 10 at the 17. Hand it to Clyde. No gain. Second and 10, 13:50 left in the game. Yeah, they're just running the clock out. Does Tua get more than 20 pass attempts? He doesn't have more than 20 yet. That's wild. Wow, he has 14. Wow. That's crazy. I'll say yeah. I'd say yeah. Second and 10. Blitz by the Dolphins and a throwaway. That should... yeah, that's close to intentional grounding, but there was someone close enough. 13-19 left in the game. Incomplete. I think the blitzing by the Dolphins has worked most effectively from everything they've done on defense all game. Some people, they've been beat once or twice, but overall, that's been getting them the most, stops. Them playing zone hasn't worked at all. Intentional grounding, they're going to call it. So there you go. I thought I was out to lunch there. Don't forget to stay tuned for the post-game reactions to this game and the Browns and the Texans coming up after the game. Thank you, Big Al. That is true. I will be staying on here for however long to talk about Texans, Browns, Chiefs, and Dolphins. We'll first talk about this game. We'll first talk about this game, then we'll talk about... No, we'll first talk about Texans-Browns, then we'll talk about this game, and you guys can ask me the questions if you have any questions about those games, all right? 3rd and 20. Pressure off the edge by Miami. Mahomes is looking down the field and throws it out of bounds, incomplete. There should be another intentional grounding here. Unless it's roughing the passer. I didn't see anyone hit Mahomes, though. Now they're going to call roughing the passer. Automatic first down for Kansas City. McDaniel doesn't like that very much. Takes his toque off and yells at the ref. Let's see what the call... Yeah. I get that call. That was a little late. I thought it was also intentional grounding, though. Maybe he was outside the tackle box. But it's first down for the Chiefs. They're going to hand it off to Pacheco after the... by the way, that would have been a stop. Instead, the Chiefs get automatic first down. Big Al says, and join us tomorrow for Packers, Cowboys, Rams, and Lions. Playoff football Sunday live on the BLV. We could have 2 shootouts tomorrow. That's going to be a lot of fun. C Middle says, it's worth it when $5 pays $1.55. I'm with you, bro. I'm with you. I had one today. $5 would have paid $6.30. I'm just saying this is not how I bet games. But if you add a few side bets. I agree. That's the way I bet parlays as well. I bet low amount of money for big payout, and I don't use it as my main bet like Johnny does. But I that's what I do. I'm with you. I like the strategy. $12 minutes left in the game. Kansas City 3rd down. Running the clock. 3rd and 4. Break his helmet again, says Jason. At the 8. Blitz by Miami. Quick throw to the flat. Clyde is going to grind for a first down. Great job by Clyde there, breaking the tackle and getting the first down. 1st and goal with 11:40 left in the game. Chiefs are likely going to just run this in. Mr. T says $25 for a $200 parlay. What was your parlay? Mr. T. 1st and goal at the 3. Funky formation. Pacheco's going to take it himself. And Pacheco will get in for a touchdown. 26. Potentially 27 if they go for 2. But the 1 point would be 26. To 7. 11:06 left in the game. I don't see a reason why they would go for 2. I'm just saying. You're going to go for 1. All right. So that would be a 19-point lead. That was a weird play. 7-minute possession, couple penalties, and a touchdown for the Chiefs. And it looks like they're going to go to the divisional round, leading by 19 with 11 minutes left. Butker gets the extra point to go. 26-7. Good work, Mr. T. I might rant a little bit about Miami. Uh-oh, John. 11:06. It looks like everyone on Twitter is just complaining about how the refs are giving the Chiefs a lot of calls. Deshaun says this game is bullshit. Just knew the Dolphins would squander. The refs cheat for Mahomes and that offense so much. You're not wrong about that. Yeah, the Dolphins just... Defense fought hard. Offense just soft as fuck. Like, I don't know what else to say. Tua is just garbage. And they're just soft. We'll see if they can put together anything to end this game. At their own 25-yard line. Tua to throw. Going deep. Finally. Throws over the head of Waddle. Incomplete. Ben, I'm just reading off what people are saying. On Twitter, there's a ton of people saying that roughing the passer call was really bad. I didn't really think it was that bad, honestly. I thought it was, with what I've seen all year, it's pretty in line with everything else I've seen. But 11 minutes left in the game. Tua throws, complete to Tyreek, the 30-yard line. 10:50 left in the game. 3rd and 5. Yeah, well. Yeah, there's a lot of holding. The Chiefs do tend to get away with holding more than other teams for some reason. I don't know why. Down by 19, 3rd and 4 at their own 31-yard line. Empty formation. Delay game. 3rd and 9. Not tomorrow, Monday. 10:13 left in the game. $10:15 left. 3rd and 9 at their own 26. Tua going to his receiver. Ball was in the air for a while there. Caught by Cedric Wilson for a 1st down. I don't know why this wasn't... Like, they're finally throwing the ball past the line of scrimmage. Nice catch there by Cedric. See you tomorrow, Jason. Thank you for tuning in, man. If you guys want to stick around for the post-game recap, feel free. Depending on what happens the next couple drives, I might start it a little early just because the game's kind of over. But 1st and 10, Tua throws down the seam. And Tua, big 1st down for Craycraft. And into Chiefs territory, 9:20 left in the game. First and 10 at the 36 of Kansas City. Tua throws the check down for some reason to Raheem Mostert. There's 2 Chiefs around him already. 8:40 left in the game. Loss of 2. I got the under, Rob. Under 44. So I'm hoping for the under. Sorry. Second and 13, Tua scrambles, runs, gets the first down. 7:58 left in the game. First down for Miami around the 25 of Kansas City, I think. Yeah, so they're down 19. That's 2 touchdowns with 2 two-point conversions and a field goal. You're right, Bodo. $7:30 left in the game. At the 25 of Kansas City. Tua to throw. Down the field in double coverage. Nearly intercepted by L'Jarius Sneed. Wow. That would have been insane. Questionable decision by Tua there. 7:21 left in the game. McDuffie definitely pushed Tyreek after 5 yards, but we won't talk about that. 7:21 left in the game. Tua throws it backwards. And that goes out of bounds. I think that's going to be a loss. I think that was a backward pass. Another screen, that's a disaster for Miami. 7 minutes left in the game. McDaniel is going to challenge that it was tipped. Clearly a backward pass. It was tipped. I think it was off the head of his own player. 6:59 left to play. We'll see what they call here. Did you pick Miami, Bodo? So the call was reversed. Ball is called a forward pass and an incompletion. So Miami doesn't lose yards. 6:59 left in the game. 26-7. Miami needs 19 points to tie. 2 touchdowns, 2 two-point conversions, and a field goal. They still have all 3 timeouts. If they don't get this, they should kick a field goal. Third and 10. Another check down, and Tua gets Tyreek killed. A loss of 5. 7 minutes left in the game. I think Miami's going to try to go for it here. They might be too far for a field goal, to be honest. It might be in this conditions, maybe a little bit too far. It is 4th and 15. Fourth down and 16. They're going to go. Quick pass and not even close. All right, well, this game's pretty much over, guys. I'll keep doing commentary for now. This next Chiefs drive, and I'll update after this next Chiefs drive. I'll probably start my recap of the two games, and then if anything happens at the end, like the Chiefs score, just for the bettors out there, I'll tell you. Yeah, rough game from McDaniel, rough game from Tua. And the Dolphins offense, that's for sure. Not too unpredictable. That's for sure. It could happen, Rob. Packers are flying high right now. Quick carry for the Chiefs and a gain of a yard. So the Chiefs are the 3 seed, Texans are the 4 seed. Both teams advanced as the favorites. Or no, I guess the Texans weren't a favorite in the game, but they were the higher seed. So the Texans, we got to wait on the next result of the Steelers and the Bills, but if the Bills win, they'll play the Chiefs in Buffalo. If the Steelers win, they'll play the Ravens, and the Texans will play the Chiefs in Kansas City. So we'll see what happens with the Bills game. Bills are 10-point favorites. I'm going to pick the Bills to win. It should end up being Texans at Ravens, Chiefs at Bills. See you, Conk. Thanks, man. I will say, though, Stroud, Lamar, Allen, Mahomes, pretty good quarterbacks in the AFC if that's what we get. .534 left. Rashee Rice, big game for him. 8 catches, 138 yards and a touchdown. 3rd and 5 for Kansas City. Mahomes is going to air it out deep. Incomplete to Valdez-Scantling with 5:28 left in the game. Kansas City will punt. Miami has 2 timeouts, down 19 with 5:28 left. Okay, I'm going to start my recap of both games, all right? If something happens, I'll tell you during the middle of the video. All right, let's take this scoreboard down. Thank you guys for sticking around. If you have any questions, I'm going to start with the Browns and Texans. So if you have questions about that game, let me know. All right. Day 1 of Wild Card Weekend 2024. The Houston Texans and CJ Stroud make a statement. Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs win another playoff game easily over the Miami Dolphins. Both teams will advance. We'll see who they end up playing. It is possible that the Chiefs and the Texans could be playing each other if the Steelers somehow, some way, upset the Bills Mafia. But as for these games, the Houston Texans were the big headline for me. The first game, out of nowhere, 45-14, the Houston Texans utterly dominate and show up in a big way over the Cleveland Browns. Cleveland came into the game with the best defense in the NFL, came into the game favored in the game on the road, -2. Joe Flacco had never lost a wild card game. Joe Flacco, 5-0 in the wild card round, 5-0 ATS. And I don't care what you say, old schmold, brother. The Texans dominated what was supposedly a great defense. Now, this game started looking like it was going to be a shootout. All right, 24-14 at halftime. We already nearly hit the total at half. And then, back and forth touchdowns. We just got the Browns falling behind in game script and the Texans 2 pick sixes in a row. 24-14. Then we got a Steven Nelson pick six, a Christian Harris pick six, and that was basically good night for the Cleveland Browns. It became 38-14, which was insurmountable. When you actually look at the stats, Cleveland had more first downs, 18-14. Texans only converted 2 of 8 third downs. If you just looked at those numbers, you would have said Cleveland won the game, right? No, they lost 45-14. Why? Explosive plays from the Texans offense. Explosive plays. Nico Collins made explosive plays. Brevin Jordan had an explosive yards after catch touchdown. And what I gotta say here is the Texans coaching showed up in a huge way. I came in the game saying I thought Cleveland's defense, because of their man coverage, would give the Browns, the edge, give the Texans fits. And it just so happened that the man coverage did not hold up because Bobby Slowick had all the answers off of play action. Double moves by Dalton Schultz for big plays and scores. Nico Collins over the top. They even missed on a couple of them. Brevin Jordan on a little delayed block, open in the flat, run for yards after catch. Constant quick passes that just picked up enough yards to keep them in good down and distance on second down to be able to convert in 2 downs and play Canadian football. CJ Stroud once again showed up in a huge way. My guy CJ Stroud. What do the Bryce Young fans think now? What do Carolina Panther fans think now? The Texans got that guy. The Texans got him, CJ Stroud. CJ Stroud in this game, as a rookie, 16 for 21, 274 on 16 completions, 274 yards for 3 touchdowns. No picks. That's a 157 passer rating. 157.2. That's 1 point short of a perfect passer rating, 158.3. Devin Singletary had himself some nice runs in this game. 13 carries for 66 yards and a touchdown, 5.1 yards per carry. But the theme of the day was, you saw how special CJ Stroud was with the confidence, the composure. Under pressure, not under pressure, it didn't matter. The quick decisions. Cleveland sent some blitzes after him. Stroud was just going with the ball every single place he needed to go. Whether it was to the back in the flat, whether it was to the quick slant over the middle, whether it was a designed motion route to get a pick on the other side, he was just making perfect passes, perfect decisions, and he looked like the far superior, confident, and he looked like the experienced quarterback here. And I understand Stroud was obviously the better quarterback in this game going into the game. Everyone knows that. But Flacco's a Super Bowl champion. Flacco is an experienced playoff quarterback. January Joe is his nickname for a reason. He's been great in the playoffs in his past. And Stroud looked like the guy that we thought Flacco was, right? And that just speaks volumes for a rookie quarterback. Just his composure, the ability to control the game. Early on in the game, when Cleveland was able to go up 7-3, when Cleveland was going back and forth with the Texans, right? Texans were scoring, Browns were scoring. Browns were scoring, Texans were scoring. It was a back and forth shootout for the first quarter and a half, and Stroud just maintained calm and made all the big plays necessary to win this game. I thought the offensive line for the Texans played extremely well. They've been dealing with injuries. Considering that Laramie Tunsil left this game at one point in time, they were able to survive that against Myles Garrett and this pass rush. They were able to get enough of a ground game going in the second half. But I think what most impressed me about the Texans, even more so than Stroud, you can see a world where the Texans win a shootout. You can see a world where the Texans are able to air it out. And, that's just my expectations for CJ Stroud, for Nico Collins, for Bobby Slowick, for this offense, understanding how great, how potent, how amazing they've been all year long. But their defense forcing those pick sixes, their defense getting sack after key pressure, right? Their game plan coming into the game was pressure Joe Flacco, make him uncomfortable, make him have to move, not allow him to stay in the pocket, set his feet, and make throws. And honestly, people are going to come away from this game, and I guarantee you're going to hear the take. Joe Flacco looked like what we thought Joe Flacco was initially. No, bro. Joe Flacco actually early in this game especially was on the money, and even later on made some nice throws. He did end up going for the day, 34 for 46 for 307 and a touchdown. Obviously the 2 picks and obviously the 2 pick sixes. The first one was especially bad where he kind of just floated it out into space under pressure and the guy returned it down the sideline, Steven Nelson. That one was especially bad, but Flacco was mostly making those mistakes because they were forced by the Texans defense. I thought the linebackers of the Texans played extremely well. They didn't really allow the Browns to get the ground game going. Christian Harris was phenomenal. I thought Denzel Perryman played a strong game. We didn't hear much from Amari Cooper in this game. He went off the last time these two teams played for 250 plus yards. Didn't hear his name as much. Maybe had 3 or 4 catches throughout the day. Derek Stingley did a great job. Nelson had a great game. I felt like the entire D-line of the Texans, Greenard, Will Anderson was phenomenal. He had a couple huge run stuffs. He was getting into the backfield constantly. Malik Collins had a nice game. Sheldon Rankins had a nice game. This entire D-line played elite football. And that's what I want to really give a lot of credit to. I thought the scheme and the game plans on both sides of the ball by Bobby Slowik and D'Amico Ryans were coach of the year worthy. For Bobby Slowik, it was give me a head coaching job worthy. And then for the other side, for D'Amico Ryans, he just had a number of clutch play calls, clutch blitz calls, and then his defense was timely, right? He knew Stroud was going to come through, but the defense was timely from the Texans. And I think legitimately this surprised me. I thought this game would be close. I thought it could go either way. I thought the Browns had a chance to win this game for sure. I thought the Browns had the better roster. I thought the Browns had the overall better defense. I thought Joe Flacco, the way that he was playing, and even the way he looked in the early portion of the game, I thought the Browns would be able to win that kind of game. Ultimately, the Browns defense, number one defense this, number one defense that, you know what? They were terrible. They were terrible. They were giving up big pass plays. They were not getting pressure. They were allowing big runs, later in the game. Early in the game, they actually did a good job against the run. But it just felt like they were letting guys open, whether it was man or zone. Guys were running free through the zones, deep in coverage. They were getting beat man to man. Like, the Texans and Stroud had all the answers. All the answers. Slowik called all the right plays at the right time. He was just dialed in, and it felt like he knew what Schwartz was going to do every time. They had all the answers to every blitz the Browns sent. And honestly, the most shocking aspect, Nico Collins, Dalton Schultz, John Mechie, Hutchinson, these guys were winning their one-on-ones. Like, they were winning. They were getting open. And the Texans' O-line was holding up, right? So the Texans players deserve a lot of love, but the scheme deserves a lot of love because the scheme gave them the answers and set them up for success on both sides of the football. And they played fast. They played hungry. They played like a young football team that had house money and that had nothing to lose. And I just can't say enough about the Texans. Thoroughly impressed today about their performance. They outgained the Browns despite, the 2 pick sixes and constantly having to give the Browns back the ball near the end of the game. They did have, obviously, 11 minutes left of possession. And in 24 minutes against supposedly the best defense in the NFL, they had 356 total yards and 31 offensive points. Not even 24, 30 plus offensive points, 14 defensive points. Fourth down, 0 for 4 for Cleveland, which I thought was maybe the most impressive aspect of all of it, where Cleveland had a chance to make things close, but they were never able to convert those fourth downs, right? The Texans got a couple sacks on fourth down, a couple key run stops on fourth down. D'Amico Ryans, Bobby Slowik put on a show. CJ Stroud put on a show. Texans look like they're going to give the Ravens, most likely, a legit game next week. And Stroud just continues to amaze. I continue to say, he can't keep doing this. As much as I love the guy coming out of the draft, as much as I loved what I've seen from this guy, the shades of Brady, the shades of Burrow, the shades of just great quarterbacks that we've seen, the guy just continues to be ice freaking cold. Like, the guy is dialed in. And I would not count him out. I would not count this team out. Because he brings presence, he brings leadership, he brings composure, he brings an energy, a vibe, an aura that does not exist on the next team I'm going to discuss. So long for Cleveland, so long Joe Flacco, a great story, a great end of the season, and honestly outdid expectations. Stefanski deserves Coach of the Year for having to go through what he went through, having to go through the ownership of the Cleveland Browns paying Deshaun Watson $1 kajillion because he sucks at football, and Joe Flacco ultimately being a better damn quarterback than Deshaun Watson. But that's a story for a different day. I want to talk about the aura, the energy, the lack of vibe, the lack of vigor, the lack of testicular fortitude, the lack of toughness, the lack of cojones, the lack of any sort of manhood from the Miami fucking Dolphins. This team absolutely is a bunch of pussy-fied football players. This football team was the most predictable pansies I've ever watched in the history of this sport. They go to Kansas City in the cold. Everybody's been saying, brother, you can't beat a good team. You can't beat a good team. You can't play in the cold. You can't win against a good team in the cold. And what happens? They go in the cold. They play the Chiefs, a good team, I don't know if they still call it Arrowhead, and they lose predictably. Like the absolute Miami frauds that they are. Frauds. They've always been frauds. They'll always be frauds. I told you at the beginning of the year that Miami was going to fall on their face miserably. I've made this video 2 years in a row. Miami fans, comment on the video. 2 years in a row. You're an idiot. You don't know what you're talking about. What happened? I predicted they'd all get hurt because they're always hurt and they sign injured players all the time. Then, by the end of the season, I said Tua is not that good. System quarterback that is uplifted by Tyreek Hill being the greatest receiver you've ever seen in your lifetime, and Jalen Waddle being a number 2, great number 2, and Mike McDaniel's scheme. And I have so many issues with this game plan from Miami offensively. What is that game plan from Miami offensively? What is it? What is it? The screens behind the line of scrimmage. This is what Mike McDaniel told us on live television, no, probably on Peacock, the cock. If you watch this game on the cock, I feel sorry for you. I feel sorry that Miami put this effort out and you had to pay extra money for it because you don't deserve that. Not even if you're a Swiftie, you don't deserve to watch that garbage that Tua turned the ball over, showcased live on Peacock, okay? What I will say is, Mike McDaniel told us exactly what he thinks of his quarterback, that he is not good. Because you do not throw that many backward passes, that many screens, that many nonsense runs. You don't protect your quarterback in a game in Kansas City against Patrick Mahomes and rely on a banged up, no good defense to win you a game when you're supposedly the greatest offense we've ever seen. You do not do that if you think your quarterback is any good at all, anywhere decent. Not even if they would have had Joe Flacco, they might have aired the ball out a bit more than they did in this game. At least that's what I can say about Joe Flacco. At least he went out swinging. At least he went out with some heart, some balls. At least he tried to make plays. We've got Tua over here. It's 40 seconds left in the game. He's still throwing checkdowns. How many more checkdowns are you going to throw, brother? How many times are you going to throw the ball to the left in the flat and the guy's going to get smoked? How many times are you going to not throw the ball down the field? Stop it. Stop throwing a screen. How many times? You come into this game, we say the way you win, you run the ball. And Tua throws a pick in the second drive of the game. Throws a pick. Panics, throws a pick. Every time he's got pressure up the middle, every time his timing is thrown off, he turns into an absolute bum of a quarterback. He doesn't know what to do. He throws the ball wildly to the other team. He throws the ball out of bounds. He gets sacked. He runs with a two-man rush on 4th down. Stand there and take a hit like a man. Throw the ball. And then that's the entire problem with this team. The coach protects the quarterback. The owner protects the quarterback. Brian Flores said this guy ain't it. That's why he got fired despite winning 19 games in 2 seasons and turning the team around. He got fired for telling the owner that Tua sucks. That's what happened. And then Brian Flores got fired and Tua's still there. And now you're peaking with wild card losses by 19 points to a Chiefs team that isn't even that good. Okay? Your Chiefs fans are going to be all up. Their Chiefs fans are going to be all excited. Whoa, yippee-ki-yay, shove that up your ass, brother. I don't care about the Chiefs. This is all about the Dolphins being a bunch of frauds because they're a bunch of pansy-ass Finns. They can't play in the cold. They're not physical. They're a bunch of babies. You could see it on their faces the first play of the game. Tua, he's in the cold. He's all bundled up in his big jacket. He doesn't even get up and throw the ball and warm up. Bro, and then we've got, I could just keep going. Like, McDaniel tells you your quarterback sucks by his play calling. And your team plays like a bunch of frauds because your quarterback, you have no leadership. Your team has no leadership. And your team plays like your coach. Your team plays like your quarterback. This team plays like a bunch of bitches. That's what they play like. They have no leadership. The Chiefs have leadership. They have Andy Big Red Reed. They got Chris Jones on defense. They play physical on defense. They got Big Spags, Super Bowl rings, and they got Patrick Mahomes. And at least this team plays with some physicality and some heart. The Miami Dolphins are never going to win nothing if they keep rolling this kid out there. Because this team plays like a Pro Bowl team. They don't want to get hit. They don't want to get hit. They don't want to play outdoors. They don't want to play a good team. They're just infatuated by stats. Infatuated. 26-7 was the final of that game. Embarrassing performance by the Dolphins. I don't care because honestly, your defense wasn't even the reason you lost. You could talk about injuries, this and that. You could talk about injuries. It wasn't the defense. The defense tried. They tried. The offense sucked. They couldn't score more than 7 points. They were 1 for 12 on third down, guys. 1 for 12. How do you win a game 1 for 12? In third and fourth down alone, they were 3 for 18. 3 for 18 on third and fourth down. 3 for 18. That's quarterback down. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Kansas City, give them credit. They showed up. They played tough. They made life difficult on Tua. They got pressure up the middle. They played man coverage a lot. They switched their coverages up. They were great tackling. I thought Kansas City's tackling was phenomenal. I thought the game plan by the Chiefs on offense, I thought that was the most in rhythm I've seen Patrick Mahomes in literal weeks. I don't know how long, months. I haven't seen Patrick Mahomes make that decisive and quick decisions in probably 2 or 3 months. Getting the ball out on time, on the money, where it needs to go, to the right person, consistently early in the game. They were able to run the ball early. Pacheco made some explosive plays. I give Clyde some credit. Clyde made some nice runs. The O-line held the shit out of the Dolphins, but the refs weren't going to call it anyways. So congratulations there. Jawan Taylor still took 4 penalties, but it didn't matter. So the Chiefs ran the ball well enough. You'd like to see more out of that moving forward. But the biggest thing that I liked from the Chiefs on offense, because their defense has been good all year long. Their D-line did their thing. They didn't get ran on by Miami, which was the one area people thought that is maybe where Miami can win this game, is if they run the ball well. But Miami's a bunch of pansies, so that didn't happen. Kansas City was in rhythm on offense. That was the number one thing I can take from this game for the Chiefs. They were in rhythm on offense. They made the right decisions, the right throws. Mahomes was in his bag. And I thought the receivers for the Chiefs played pretty well. I thought that Rashee Rice played well. Kelsey played his best game in a while, but he still looked old as shit. I mean, he could barely catch the fucking ball half the time. But he did make a few plays. Mecole Hardman actually got some more snaps, which was interesting. He provided some speed and some downfield threat to stretch the defense out. Justin Watson made a few catches. Valdez Scantling made a couple catches. I thought Andy Reid had a really nice game in terms of play calling. There was only really one call that I really didn't like, which was the reverse on third down. But they ended up getting the fourth down with a Mahomes scramble anyways. They get 409 yards in this game on offense, 25 first downs. And I thought what I liked about the Chiefs was they clearly knew how to play in this weather. They clearly knew how to go out and execute in this weather. It was evident on the first drive of the game. They were more physical, they ran the ball, and they short, crisp passing game. And they just were a more organized, more experienced, more into this game. They felt like a team that knew they could win this game. Miami, they just never felt like they were in it. From a leadership standpoint, from a organization standpoint, from a everything. It's just like Miami just appeared like they didn't even want to be there. By the end of the first quarter, they wanted to go home, get warm, go to the beach, and hang their football gear up. Like they had no business and no interest in this game. And Kansas City looked like they wanted to be out there, looked like they were playing with passion, playing with heart, playing with energy. And Kansas City kept converting. 6 for 15 on third is not bad. I thought Miami hit them with some nice blitz calls at times that got Kansas City off the field. Really, I think the biggest issue for Kansas City on offense was their red zone offense. That was one thing. Red zone offense, inconsistency of the run game. They missed on a couple big shots down the field when they had an opportunity. Those were the things you could maybe nitpick about Kansas City. But for the most part, 25 first downs. They controlled the clock 34 minutes in the game. And especially in that early second half, it just felt like Miami was never going to even have a chance. Like the game was over at halftime. It really felt like the Chiefs just easily were going to run away with the game. So, nice win for the Chiefs. They are going to advance, and we'll see who they end up playing. I think Kansas City would want to play Houston next week because they want to play at home. But they're probably going to end up going to Buffalo, so we'll see how that works out. But I'd love to see a rematch of that game that we saw earlier in the year. Two really interesting games and interesting takeaways from the games. Kansas City wins. Kansas City covers. Houston wins. Houston covers. Thanks for watching this live stream. Thanks for watching this recap of Saturday Wild Card Weekend. Gronk spiked the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Shout out to everybody that was live with me tonight. Johnny Boy says, I made up my mind. Both games tomorrow going over. Boom. Take it to the bank. Thank you to Big Al, Bond, Robbie, Tong, Michael, Burger, Mr. T, C Middle, and everybody that was in the chat. Teresa. Thank you. All right, guys. See you later. See you next time. Peace.